friends and followers of my social media platforms. I just wanted you guys to know a little bit more about me. I have cerebral palsy. I am 17 years old. I am almost getting out of the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario, CHEO, and I used to have x-rays every year for my hips and sometimes my spine. But when I get into the general, I won't have to do those x-rays as often, because when you're at the general, they only take them when you desperately need them or something is going on. So I won't have to deal with that much soon. I mean, I probably will have one more appointment, set it up for that with you, but rather than that, I am getting ready to move over to the general, and then I won't have to deal with x-rays every year. I will only have to deal with it when I need to. And other things is that I use a commode, as you can see in the back, and then I have AFOs, which I've shown you in other videos, which I don't like wearing pretty often, so I wear them when I only have to. And then I have a recline on my chair. I have an eye level. You've seen that in other videos, so I'm not going to show you. Plus, I'm not in an angle to really show you that. And yeah, like, I will tell you other questions, but that's basically what I wanted to tell you. But I will tell you other things about me. Like I said, I'm 17. I deal with cerebral palsy, spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy. That means I don't know how to explain the spastic part, but basically what it is since I have cerebral palsy, some of my spasticness comes from my brain. Sometimes people think when I jump it's because I'm scared, but it's just my brain telling me that sometimes I can't really control these spasticness parts, but it comes from my brain, so technically I cannot really control that part, but that's just how it is. I know this might not seem the best to tell you, I don't know if this is described the best for you guys to understand, but yeah, I'm spastic and it comes from the brain, and sometimes it's hard for me to control my spasticness. Just because I jump doesn't mean I'm scared all the time. It just means that there's something that tells me that I need to jump, and it's all in here. It's in my brain. Yeah, and I do physical therapy sometimes when I'm at school. Not doing it much now because of COVID. I mean, they did allow me to bring my standing frame home, but like I said, I do not like wearing my AFOs as much, so I only wear them during school year or when I feel like it, basically. But I don't like wearing them because I have poor circulation, so sometimes it's hard to get the blood flow going down to my legs. So sometimes my feet get a little more puffy when I wear them because I don't use my feet as much. So the blood circulation is not used to that area, so it gets a little uncomfortable to wear them. But yeah, and I might not be able to show you my feet, but like I showed you in other videos, how the right foot is more on an angle than my left one is. I think it's because when I had my surgery, they kind of made hip surgery, that they made my foot also a little bit straighter on the left side. I don't really know. But on my right side, I don't think they really fixed that side, but that's okay because they asked me if I wanted surgery on it, but I don't really want surgery on it because, I'm comfortable and I don't walk on them as very much. So, and there is complications, it could get worse if they do it. And they weren't talking about doing surgery on my back, but it's a little too risky. So, I mean, I am in pain sometimes with my back, but not to the point where it's really bugging me. So, I don't need surgery on my back unless it comes dire, I can't live with myself anymore when dealing with the pain. But I'm pretty much fine. So, I'm comfortable with my body. I wouldn't fix my back unless there was a real issue. I mean, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but I really wouldn't fix it for a thing because, like I said, surgeries like that come with complications, and I don't feel like risking my body for that. So, yeah, I am comfortable just who I am, and just a warning, I know what it's like to get bullied, and I have been bullied. So if you guys, I love you. I love my followers and viewers. So if you guys try to bully me, I would not take any of that. I would give you appropriate response and say that's not nice, or if it's going too far, I will block you. But I don't think anyone would do that because people are kind on my comments. I haven't seen much rude, and if they're rude, well, I don't answer them or I block the followers. I know this is kind of a not well answered Q&A on my disability and me. It's not somewhat clear, but I hope it helped. And yeah, and another thing is I haven't really kept clean. I haven't really been honest with my followers sometimes. I haven't been posting a lot lately. Sometimes I wouldn't post for 3 days, and then I would finally post. That's because I have some just COVID's getting to me. I'm just tired, and my things are just getting to me, and I'm having a lot of self-stimming issues where I play with my hands and I rock back and forth, that kind of thing. And I have been dealing with some emotional issues because of COVID, and I'm just tired of dealing with things. So maybe you won't hear me for the next 3 days. Maybe you'll be lucky and you would hear me sooner. But yeah, that's about it. And I don't know what else you would want to know, but yeah, that's and sometimes if you don't see my face if you don't see me in person in my videos, that's just because I want to take a break. So that's why I make these kind of cool videos without me in person in the videos. I guess I can say in that kind of way. I make picture videos of me. I don't really show myself, but whatever. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I have pain and sometimes I do not. And I was saying a few times, I might sound a little bit obsessive with the same things I'm saying, but I'm going to the Ottawa hospital soon. Probably I'm transitioning, sorry, I had to say that twice because I kind of messed up, but I'm transitioning to the Ottawa hospital, so I won't have to deal with the x-rays every year. I'm kind of happy about that because, laying on the table like that kind of hurts. And that my x-rays for the years were for my hips and my back, but I won't have to deal with that much longer because I only have to take x-rays when I only need to when I'm in the general. Like if it's full-on emergency. Yeah, if you want to know more things about me, then go ahead and put them down in the comments. Make sure they're a little, make sure, I know you guys are nice and kind, but just for the sake of it, in case young kids watch me, make sure they're PG and kind, That's all I'm asking for. And sorry if I repeated things a lot in this video. I just want to make it clear. And for all the people that might look at people with disabilities weird, maybe you should get to know them before. Maybe you should get to know them of why you're, maybe the reason why you're looking at them weird is because you don't understand why they're doing that thing. Like, maybe they're jumping and you're staring at them because you're wondering why, or, maybe there's a reason why they're doing that. So before you judge and stare, maybe you should ask on why they're doing that. That's all I ask for. And, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, make sure to keep them PG and kind for the younger viewers. And, well, have a nice day. I guess have a nice night because it's later in the day. And, yeah. Bye.